guys, welcome back. I want to talk about this book right here. This book right here is good. It's by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've been following a lot of his work, and he's been helping me change the way I think and be more positive. This is a really good book. It's just teaching you how to heal yourself and to change how you think, for real. This is a big part of manifesting the life that you want. But yeah, I'm not a book reader, so I only read like what I have to read, tech manuals and stuff like that. And yeah, something told me to pick this book up after watching a couple of his videos, doing his meditations. I just really wanted to see what it was about. So I got the book, and I also found the audio online. So I listen to that when I'm driving to work, and then when I come home, from time to time, because not every day I could read, because I'm doing a lot. I read more than I usually do. So that was a goal for me for this year, is to get into that. And so far, I've been able to read 5 books. So that's a big deal for me. But yes, I got the audio. I'll link it to you. Link it in the description, which also I'm going to show a clip of the audio, a specific chapter. Yeah. It's chapter 3 in this book, and it's just teaching you it's another technique on how to manifest what you want. This is an example that his son used in a job to manifest his job, but you can use this for anything, for real. So yeah, I'm gonna play the clip, and you can try it, listen to it, see if you like it. If you like it, do it and tell me your experience on it. Yeah.
Take out a piece of paper and write the letter J on it, and draw 2 squiggly lines around it to represent the electromagnetic field. Hang on, because you're going to be doing something similar in the meditation at the end of this chapter. Once you'd done that, I said, that J is a symbol that represents a possibility, your clear intention of the job you want. But now we have to get very clear on exactly what kind of job you want. So let's list what's important to you in this job. I want you to think about the conditions of what that letter J for new job means to you. Under that J, I want you to write the word intention and list the specifics of what you want in your new job. You can write down anything you want except when or how it's going to happen. I want to be able to work from anywhere in the world, he told me, and I want to make the same amount of money I was making at my old job, or more. I want to have independent contracts for 6 months to a year, and I have to love what I do. Good. Anything else? I asked. Yeah. I want to be my own boss and lead my own team, he said. Okay, now you have your clear intention, I told him. Every time you think of this letter J, can you associate the letter with the meaning you just gave it? All of the specifics of what you want that you just listed. He said he could do that. Then I asked him to think about how he was going to feel when it happened. Next to or below your sub-intentions that you listed to get clear on your new job, I told him, I want you to write elevated emotions, the energy of my future. Now, let's list them one by one. What are they? Empowered, in love with life, free and grateful, he told me, identifying the elevated emotions he would use to bring this job to him. All that was left was just making everything line up. Take a look at figure 3.6 to see what Jace did. You have plenty of time on your hands right now. You're not doing much but surfing and relaxing on vacation, I told him. So it should be easy for you to create your future. Will you commit to doing what it takes to broadcast a new signature into the field every day? He agreed. Then I reviewed with him the concept of finding the present moment and getting centered and raising his energy so that his energy could carry his intention for his future. Just hold that symbol in your mind's eye while you radiate that energy into the space beyond your body and space, I instructed. Like tuning in to a radio station and picking up a frequency that carries information. The longer your awareness lingers in this energy, or the longer you are conscious of the energy of your future, the more likely you will be to call the experience to you. So just tune in to the energy of your future every day. And remember, whatever you broadcast into the unified field is your experiment with destiny. When there is a vibrational match between your energy and the energy of this potential, it will find you. So Jace, can you stay there? Yeah, he replied. And then once you've been in that new state of being for some time, I want you to think about what you're going to do in your new job, I continued. What choices will you make? What things will you do? What experiences await you and how will they feel? I want you to live in that future reality in the present moment. Simply remember your future from that new state of being. Just as people tend to obsess about the worst thing that could happen to them in their lives every day, I was instead asking my son to obsess about some of the greatest things that could happen when his new job found him. Think about all the time you will have to surf, the traveling you can continue to do, the team of people you will work with, their strengths and the money you can save for a new house and a new car, I encouraged him. Have fun with those ideas each day. Just like the piano players and the muscle exercises that you read about in the last chapter, Jace was about to prime his brain and his body to look as if the future he wanted had already occurred. And since where you place your attention is where you place your energy, I continued, I want you to invest your attention and your energy into that new future. And just as your body follows your mind to the shower every morning, to a known, if you keep doing this process, your body is going to follow your mind to an unknown. Jace agreed to do the meditation every day. 1 month later, he returned, and the moment he landed in Los Angeles, he texted me and asked, Hey Dad, I'm in the US again. Can we talk? Uh-oh, I thought. Here we go. So I called him and asked how things were going. Great, Jace said. But I kind of ran out of money. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, the father in me wanted to say, Don't worry, son, I'll spot you some money until you get back on your feet. But the teacher in me prevailed and responded, That's so cool because now you're really going to have to create. Now you're in the unknown. Let me know how it goes. And I hung up. I could feel his discomfort, but I know my son and I knew he would get focused and do the work. Since he was really feeling the heat now, Jace had to seriously step up his game. He drove to Santa Barbara to see his college roommates, and a bunch of them went snowboarding for 4 days, just as they do together every year. When the 4-day weekend was over, he stopped back in Santa Barbara before coming home, and he happened to walk into a surf shop. All of a sudden, he saw the top surfboard fin designer in the world, who also just happened to be there. They started talking, and before long, the designer told Jace, I'm looking for an engineer to design surfboard fins. We're going to revolutionize the industry together. I need him for 6 months to a year, and he can run his own show, do whatever he wants. All I care about is ending up with a high-quality product. You know how the story ends. Jace got the job, with a 1-year contract that he can renew at any time. He makes more money now than he did in his other job. He loves his new career because of his passion for surfing. Sometimes he texts me and he says, I can't believe they pay me to show up and do this. He's his own boss, he can work from wherever he wants to, and he gets to go surfing to try out all the fins. He's in love with life. He didn't have to send a resume, he didn't have to make a phone call or write an email, and he didn't have to go anywhere to interview or fill out an application. The experience found him. When we become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, in no time, we are taking our attention off all the distractions in our outer world that keep us from being present with the unified field of intelligence that is within us and all around us. We are turning inward and being present with a consciousness that is always present with us. The moment we line up with that omnipresent consciousness, as if we were looking directly in a mirror, it looks back at us, and it can finally reflect what we show it that we want. The longer we linger in this place of nothing material and invest our attention and energy into it, the closer we move to the unified field. And when we are at the altar of infinite potentials, when we change our energy, we change our lives.